Okay, today we're going to be doing some painting for a tavern I am building called the Dragon's Flagon. It's for our Dungeons and Dragons campaign, and I have these great caskets here that are barrels.
Barrels for beer.
Right, and this is made by a company called Deep Cuts, which is a competitor to Nolzur's miniatures. Very nice miniatures. What I like about them is that they're pre-primed, so you don't have to prime them. Okay, so I have my assistant here, and she's going to open up the package. Let's open these up. Let's open this bad boy up.
That sounds
This is
so
like
weird.
This is like an unboxing.
Unboxing slash painting video.
Yes.
Unboxing.
Okay, while she's
I don't know how to.
unboxing, very slowly unboxing that.
Wait, I got it.
We also have, here's your little setup here. We have,
And we have the water that we put our paint.
we have these brushes. By the way, if you're looking for a nice little thing to hold your paint or your water, this is We brand yogurt, and they come in these really nice glass jars. So if you go get We brand yogurt, you can eat the yogurt, and then you got this nice reuse it for holding things. So
I cannot do this. So hard. Hey, I get it.
this is very. She's struggling there.
How is anybody supposed to open this thing? I'm so confused.
I don't know. Okay, and we also have here another set. This is a really nice wooden table, and I can't get enough of these tables, because you go to a tavern or a bar, and there should be a bunch of these.
Guys, I got it.
To be realistic.
Guys,
so
oh my
we
God,
also have this table.
I got it. Wow.
That's going to go next to these barrels.
Ah, I got it. Oh, it's okay.
So here we go.
They just came flying out.
And they're very nice. So now we're going to show how we mix this paint together.
Yep.
And we have this little clear, the clear plastic that the
Barrels came in.
barrels came in. We're going to use that to hold our paint.
Like a really nice thing to
And
use.
you want to use a lot less red than brown.
Yeah, because then it would
Because
just look
it's
like
primarily a brown.
Sorry.
It's primarily a brown color.
We're making it like a cherry brown.
It's brown with a hint of red.
It's like a cherry brown.
So let's see. How
Cherry
about we?
brown is gonna be.
Put that. Actually, yeah, I think I like that.
Me too.
Put that on something.
Usable.
Put that on here. Put that on here.
Hey, I
maybe.
need that too.
To test it, what color it's going to be when you brush it on.
Can I see?
Yeah, I think it's good. What do you guys think?
Okay, so I'm just clipping it on, and this is a tool that I use to clip on this, so I don't have to worry about holding it and getting the paint on my fingers. So it's just a helpful tool that we bought for painting things like this. So, yeah.
Okay, so the next step to doing this is to black wash the furniture. Okay, and as you can see over here, I've already black washed the bottom, and that gives it a nice detailed look. Because what happens is the black wash sinks into all the little cracks. And so you can see all the little cracks a lot better. And this is a pretty simple technique. All you do here is you get some black paint like this. You put a couple drops of it in here, and you mix it with a few drops of water. One thing I'll do is I'll get my finger wet, and I'll just I'll just kind of shake my finger over the paint until it's watery. And I usually do about 50-50, depending on how dark I want it to be. And then I just take the black wash like so. And then I just lightly brush it over the top. Like that, just lightly. Okay, and if you put too much, you don't have to worry, because you can always just tap it dry if it's not, if it's too dark. But I like the amount of detail I'm getting on this table, and it looks a little shiny now, but once it dries off, it's gonna look really nice and detailed. All right, so now I'm painting these tiny stools, and this is where I think a tool like this really comes in handy, because it can hold the stool in place, so you can paint all around it, you see. And so here is a unblackwashed stool, see? And I'm just gonna put that here, like so. And here's my black wash, okay? You can see it's watery. And you dip it, and if it's too much black, you can always brush it off a little bit here or here, okay? And then just go over it like that, see? And and if you feel like there's too much black wash, you can always just go over it again and kind of just brush it off. So, but this tool is really great because I can just go around the edges there and get all the sides. So, yep. So, yep. And then once it dries, it'll be nice and detailed. Okay, so what I have here is I have a brownish pink color, and I made this using this. I made this using this light brown and just a little bit of red, and I poured a tiny bit in there, and then I just used the brush. I just dipped the brush in here just to get just a touch of red, okay? And then what you want to do is you want to just go around the edges of the furniture, and you want the brush to be nice and dry, okay? You don't want too much paint on there. So you're gonna brush there along the edge there until it's pretty dry. Okay, this is called dry brushing. And you're just gonna go just a little bit on the edge there. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. Just a little bit on the edge, just to give a little bit of that weathered look. This is where people's butts have been, and they sit down there. And if you get too much, you can just brush it off. But I find this little touch of paint can go a long way. And you just go around all the edges of your furniture, okay? And it gives a little extra touch. Okay, so this is basically the results of a lot of my work, of our painting and our designing. This is the new tavern that I'm going to be using for my Dungeons & Dragons games. It's called the Dragon's Flagon, as you can see right there in the little sign above the door. And I built this using Legos and also little miniature furnitures for D&D. So, as you can see, this is a two-story building. The top story here has 2 bedrooms. This is some of our characters. This is Sekhmet, one of the rogue characters who plays with us. Here is a little boy that, I don't know his name, but we can just say he works here in the tavern, and he's collecting poop from the buckets there. This is another little girl. She has a little ball to play with. I think that's the little boy's sister. Maybe she's doing some cleaning. Over here we have some pottery. I use these little beads that you can get for jewelry for pottery. I use this stamp as a painting of flowers for a little decor. This is the bedroom door. Now I have two kinds of bedrooms here. I have the suite, which is a little more expensive, a little fancier. And then I have the bare bones room. And inside the bare bones room, we have our wizard Lilia, who is played by my daughter. And inside you can see it's two simple beds and a chest. But in the suite, we have a lot of nice stuff. We have a window looking outside. We have a nice bed. We have a little bubble bath there. We have a chest, a pot, and also a little vanity mirror, as you can see there. Okay, so this is the bottom floor. This is where most of the action takes place in the tavern. And as you can see, we have the furniture that I was working on earlier, table and chairs with a nice weathering pattern. Now I use the same technique of black washing and dry brushing on this other furniture. The only difference is that with the other furniture, I did not mix in the red, so it's just a plain brown color. But so here you have some little cabinet there with glasses for the patrons. I have a little beer tap over here. I have some nice little stools. Here's the wine or beer caskets that we painted earlier. Here's a little window looking outside. Another little painting that I use the stamp for. Some more pottery in the corner. Here's a pizza, in case I get hungry. Here's the stairs. These stairs lead to the upper level. And and what I really like about this tavern here is this is a place where the characters can come and they can talk, they can hang out, they can rest to regain their hit points, they can eat, they can talk to the bartender and learn maybe some information. They can sit around the table and play cards. So this is my little preview of the Dragon's Flagon.